Hi, welcome to ZyNerd's All India NEET UG 2025 counseling registration demo for the MCC's counseling process. The MCC's counseling process is already started for All India quota seats for those who are looking at AIMS or JIPMER or AMU, BHU or the central university seats, or those who are looking at state quotas of Delhi or Pondicherry, those who are looking at ESI IP quota, ward quota. If you're a ward of an ESI member, you have ESI IP quota. All these seats come under the All India Counseling, and we have other registration coming under All India MCC portal, and you will have to register in the MCC portal and fill choices on 22nd of July. 21st of July, the registration starts and goes on till 28th of July, 12 noon, and then till 28th July, from 22nd July, the choice filling starts. The choice filling may be delayed a bit. Usually the registration starts on time, but the choice filling gets delayed because of seat matrix related issues. So even if it is delayed by 1 day today, you will have ample another 4 days. Total 6 days are there. So you'll have another ample 4 days for choice filling. Don't get tense, don't get worried. Take it very smooth. You will be able to fill in choices right. Just because you fill in register earlier, today itself I registered, that does not give you a better seat. It is based on rank. So take time to register. We'll take you through all the fields that are required for registration over here. First, you go into the MCC portal where you click on UG Medical over here. It will take you to the UG Medical page. All the notifications throughout the All India counseling process from this month on till possibly even November, December will be appearing over here. Click on new registration over here. 2025 new registration is up, and then it will take you to this page. You have not yet registered, right? So you will not go into the registered candidate sign. Don't try this using your NTA login ID and password. That is different. This is for MCC. You are yet to register. So first time you click on new candidate registration over here. After registering, there will be a process of completing your application. At that point in time, you can always come back and log in. Basically come back here and log in after you do your basic registration. So now what are we going to do? We are going to do the basic registration, where we will complete the authentication forms and get a password ready. That is what we are going to do. Once you click on new candidate registration over here again, it will take you to this page, which will give you the basic instructions on what to do, what is the password, what documents you need to refer to, information bulletin, etc. You click on I agree and begin registration. We would suggest you to read through that. It is a simple form of guidelines. You can just go through that. Then you enter this page. For completing this page, all you need is your NTA scorecard or your admit card. The NTA scorecard will have your complete details, or your admit card will have your complete details. The NEET UG roll number is the first thing that you enter. That will start with the state code. Basically, it starts from 11 to 99. That is how the NEET UG roll number will be. It will be in your scorecard. Don't enter your application number. It is your NEET UG roll number. This is a 10-digit number. Then enter your NEET UG application number in this field, which starts with 25 and has 12 digits. Next, enter your candidate name. The name should be exactly as in your NTA scorecard. In the name in your scorecard is, let us say, Mahesh M. Then it should be exactly Mahesh space M in this particular field as well. Please don't enter expansions. Please don't enter expansions, because it is like that. I am Mahesh Manimurthy in my All India in my 12th certificate, but in NEET NTA scorecard it is Mahesh M. I will enter the right name and edit it here. That will not work. All that can be changed at the institute. When you are joining, right now enter your candidate name as is in your NTA scorecard. Only then you will be able to proceed. There is no other way out. Same way, your mother name should be exactly as in your NTA scorecard. If it says yes space something, you don't enter something space yes. It is exactly as in your scorecard. Date of birth exactly as in your scorecard. You have made a mistake here. You can correct it at the institute, but enter as in your scorecard. These are authentication information to ensure that nobody else enters your information as in your scorecard. So don't share your scorecard with anybody else. Enter your security pin and click on submit. Once you click on submit, you have the mobile number and email address mentioned over here. This is the same as what you have given to NTA. You can't change these details because it is already there in NTA. It is reflecting from NTA. They just confirmed it from you. Enter your password. Password should be 8 to 13 characters long and should have at least one uppercase like Z over here, one lowercase like over here, one number and one character. So any one of these characters is also fine. Use a password like this. Don't use the same password ZyNerd123. Use another password which you will have with your own with you alone, and don't give it to anyone else. Enter the security pin and say submit and next. You cannot change these details. Your OTP will come in only to this particular set. Once you say submit, you will get an OTP to your mobile number and email ID. it will come to both your mobile number and email ID. Same OTP, you can enter any one of these. Basically, from any one of these, you go to your email, you get your OTP, enter that alone and the security pin, and then verify and final submit. Don't need to enter both the fields. It will be the same mobile OTP. You can, or email OTP, you can enter any one of these, and then click on verify and final submit after clicking the security pin. Once you click verify and final submit, you will be taken to this page, which is the authentication form page. You will go here, but you can always come back to the new candidate registration page and then enter your roll number, password you generated over here. We said type in a right password. That password you can enter and then always log in. Every time you log in back after to complete your application, you did it for 1 hour, then 10 minutes, then went back and then did it again, you will be asked to select an OTP authentication mechanism. It will be either your email ID or your mobile number. Enter that and enter your depending upon it, you will receive your OTP in any one of these, and then you can log in every time. Every time it will ask for your own safety. Now once you come in here, we are done with the authentication form. We are now going into the application form. We are going into the application form. In the authentication form, if you look at it, you will not be able to edit anything except these details. All these details are pre-populated. You can't edit anything. Application form, you can start, and till you preview and final submit, you can always edit all these: application form, qualifying details, apply for section, and contact details. So all these are editable till you do your preview and final submit. Once you do that, you will not be able to edit. So be very careful. The application form has these details, basic details. Here you have basic application form followed by bank account details, basic personal details only. We will start with each one. Gender, you cannot change your gender. As in NTA, it will reflect over here. Just you can select. Nationality, you can select nationality. You will see the same nationality. If you are Indian, you can select Indian only. You cannot change to NRI. If you are applying for an NRI seat, you are an NRI. Already you should have given NRI in NTA, or wait for NTA's intimation on Indian to NRI conversion. Your parents are NRI, sponsors are NRI. Through sponsorship, you are going to take an NRI seat. You are still an Indian. Select Indian over here. They will put up a notification giving you 1 to 2 days for sending across all the documents through email to MCC. Keep checking MCC for notification, but here what will it be? Indian only. If you are looking only at all India quota seats and open seats and management seats only, no NRI seats, this is anyways Indian. Even if you are looking at NRI seats which are sponsored, some sponsor is there, you will select Indian over here and wait for Indian to NRI conversion. Obviously, you cannot change it, so don't need to be worried about it, is the point. Next, select your religion. If you are Jain minority, then you have 2 colleges, SBKS Vadodara and KM Shah Vadodara, both offering MBBS and dental seats for Jain minority candidates. Hamdard and Enapoya offer Muslim minority seats. You also have Enapoya Dental College over here. And next, select your, other than that, other categories, there are no reservation. It is just a normal information that is requested. Then you have this category and subcategory details. Here you have general EWS. This candidate registered as EWS. Therefore, this candidate has 2 options, general EWS and general. When did they register as EWS? In the NTA application form. This is relevant for the state quota? No. State quota you have separately applied. Forget that, this is not at all impacting the state quota information. So don't change anything over here thinking that you can change in state quota, or don't get worried that I have applied as BC in state quota, here it is appearing something else. Don't need to be worried about that. So here all you need to do is select. If you are an EWS candidate, you have general and general EWS and general. If you are an OBC candidate, you will have OBC NCL and general. If you had applied in NTA, if you applied as general, you will see only general. This is a general EWS candidate. The candidate can now choose general EWS if the candidate has an EWS certificate. But if the candidate does not have an EWS certificate, then if you choose again general EWS, you might be allotted an EWS certificate. You will lose the seat because you cannot take an EWS certificate. So if you are sure you have an EWS certificate, or if you are sure you will get an EWS certificate before the joining end date, then select general EWS. If you are sure that you will not get an EWS certificate, you wrongly put EWS in NTA exam form or OBC in NTA exam form. Now you want only a general seat because you can't get that certificate even later, then select general over here. That will ensure that you get only a general seat and not an OBC seat. You won't be stuck with any options of not opting for a seat. Now next, person with disability, select person with disability. This person had selected no in NTA form, now it is appearing as no. You can select, if you are selected yes, you can select yes and continue with PWD. The new PWD guidelines have been provided. But note that in case you select yes for PWD, then you will have to produce a PWD certificate taken from the disability centers. Right now the process is redefined. We will also run a separate session on that. Persons with disability is done, but if you have selected no during NTA application, now during this period you have come to know that you are eligible for PWD, or you have come to know that there is unfortunately some incident happened which resulted in you being eligible for PWD. There is a disability that happened during the last 3 months. In that case, you can always suggest write to NTA to represent, or the only option, if NTA does not respond, the only option is to go for a court case. You can also go to the disability centers and check whether they will be able to change anything. So please try the disability centers NTA part, and then if not, approach the court in case you are genuinely disabled but this has been missed out, or you are recently disabled. Now next is, do you want to apply for Armed Forces Medical College? We have run a separate session on Armed Forces Medical College, one of the best medical colleges in India. If you are interested, select yes. You are not interested, confused, you still select yes. After selecting yes, the counseling, the entire process happens in AFMC Pune 10 days after the round 1, possibly from now, after the results of All India round 1. When later only you can choose whether you want to go or not. Your All India seat will not be impacted. At that point, if you don't go, no issues at all. So always select yes. But if you select no and then don't want to go to AFMS later, you will not be able to do. So select yes and then move on, decide later itself, no additional amount to be paid. Do you want to apply for Armed Forces? If you select yes, you will get another pop-up asking, another field asking, are your parents serving or retired in Armed Forces? If you select yes, you will select whether they are from Army, Navy or Air Force, and then go ahead. If you select no over here, no issues, you will directly go to the next step, which is bank account details. This bank account details is the refund details. Mention that bank account and account numbers and then choose a file. Here the choose file will be the checkbook or the passbook. In case you don't have the checkbook, cancel check leave, then take up your passbook printout, passbook scan and then upload it, or take a printout of the internet statement and then upload the first page. That is also sufficient. Now you go on, complete it and then click on save and next. Then it will ask, do you wish to save? The PDF that you upload, check or passbook, should be minimum 10 KB to 500 KB. You can save and then move ahead. Now we are getting into the qualification details. The qualification details, primary thing is the subject wise mark which will determine your eligibility. NTA does not have this information. You wrote your exams now. That is why they are asking this. You will have to take your 12th mark sheet as proof at the time of admission only. Nothing needs to be uploaded. Here there is only one relevance for this particular field, which is school or state. Your marks are sufficient, but they are asking this because these three candidates, anybody who has completed 12th in Jamia Millia Islamia has an internal quota in the dental college there. Similarly, anybody who has completed 12th in Aligarh Muslim University or qualifying examination in Aligarh Muslim University has seats in AMU available for them. NCT of Delhi, anybody who has done 10th and 12th in Delhi is eligible for DU quota, IP quota seats of Delhi University and IP University Central Institutes. For them, they are asking this. Rest of them will choose other. Will I get all these seats? You will get all these seats even if you are not from these institutes. Under All India quota, everybody is eligible. So you will still be able to get what? Delhi University seats or Jamia seats, AMU seats under All India quota or open quota. But for the internal quota, this is asked. So you will select others if you don't belong to this particular institutes. You will select others. If you select NCT or Delhi or Jamia Millia Islamia or Aligarh Muslim University, automatically the state will be uploaded. If you select others, then you will have your a school or state name to be mentored over here. It is very long, no issues. Let us say your school name is TVS Lakshmi Institute of Schooling Education in Hyderabad. Don't need to enter the full name if it is not possible. Let's just say TVS School Hyderabad. That is sufficient. This is not used anywhere. So don't need to worry about the number of characters. You can't enter special characters like comma, dot, hyphen, etc. Remove all that. Next, select the passing. This is for each one of them. Just to mention how it works. Select the passing state over here. For others, usually most of them will be others. Select the passing status. It will be passed only. Select that. Year of passing you can select and then enter your details. Please note that characters are not allowed in the school name and the other school or state. Passing marks you need to enter. Total marks, you always select passed over here. Physics, chemistry, biology put together 50% or above should be the mark as you have scored. So enter 100 total and then obtain marks. If it is above 50 only, you will be eligible for the counseling process. Click on save and next. Note that there will be a small note over here. Aggregate marks for AIMS is different. So you should have scored 60% or above for AIMS. So this number should be 60% for AIMS. Let us say you have scored 55%, you will still be eligible for All India quota and all the open seats, JIPMER and other institute seats. So that is sufficient. You can still go ahead. In case you belong to SC, ST, OBC category, then 40% is the qualifying marks over here. Beyond this, we move on to the next section, which is apply for section. What are the quotas that you are applying for? All India quota and open seats are all government seats, and these are available in all the state government institutes. Madras Medical College, Stanley has provided 15 seats, 15% seats. Bangalore Medical College, Mysore Medical College has provided 15% seats. Seth GS, Topiwala has provided 15% seats. SN Medical College and SMS Medical College, Jaipur, Jodhpur and Jaipur, they have provided 15% seats. All these come together under the All India quota. Open seats of AIMS, JIPMER, AMU, BHU come under the All India quota, and Jamia come under the All India quota. So you will select All India quota and open here if you are interested in the government seats. In case you select All India quota, AFMS alone, I don't want anything, I am just going for AFMS. We don't suggest you to do that, always have a backup, but you need to pay 1000 rupees. If you are selecting All India quota and armed forces, here automatically you will have to select all in armed forces if you are eligible after giving yes over there. If you are selecting All India quota and armed forces, you will be required to pay 11,000 rupees. 10,000 of this is a security deposit. You will get it back later if you follow the rules. Basically, you are allotted and you join. From round 2 onwards, if you are allotted and you don't join, you will lose that amount. Otherwise, if you join or you are not allotted at all, you will get that amount. You are required to pay an amount of 11,000 rupees. All India quota alone and armed forces 11,000 rupees. All India quota open seat and armed forces again 11,000 rupees. So all these do not change. So select all these three for sure. For everyone, we suggest you to do that. If you are selecting deemed universities, then you will have to pay 2 lakh security deposit and 5,000 registration fee. This is very, very critical because if you select deemed universities now itself, you will get a better chance because seats will not go to lower rankers. Always suggest that. Similarly, for NRI quota, or if you are looking at AIMS foreign seats, if you are an OCA card holder looking at AIMS 7 AIMS foreign seats in AIMS Delhi, you can also select this. Go ahead with all this. You select deemed universities and All India quota, still it is 2,05,000, not like 2,05,000 plus 11,000. So you always select All India quota. Tomorrow, if you get a seat, it will be really good. So unless your score is, let us say, 3 lakhs, you belong to general category, you will select only deemed. Then go ahead and if you select all the everything, it will still say 2,05,000 rupees. If you select deemed, 2,05,000, otherwise 11,000 or 5,500. Do you wish to submit? Click on OK. Then the next page is correspondence address. Note that even now you will be able to go and change all these sections. Only after preview and final submit, you will not be able to change. Mention your correspondence address. No correspondence is sent to this correspondence address. No communication is sent. This is just for reference. If your correspondence address and permanent address are the same, click on this box and it will say, it will give your same as correspondence address details. It will refill it. You don't need to type it again. Enter alternate contact number and email ID as well. Enter all the information correctly. In case your permanent address is different, you went to Rajasthan and you're staying there in Rajasthan for coaching now. You were there, you're staying there. But your permanent address is Delhi. Mention Rajasthan as your correspondence address and Delhi as your permanent address. I forgot and mentioned Rajasthan in both. No issues at all. Absolutely no use for this information in terms of communication. Now, finally, everything is over. You click on save and next. You will take you to preview and final submit. This is where you need to spend time. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Print out this if required, and then ensure that all the details are right. You ensure all the name, mother's details, qualified for online choice filling, eligible for UR and UWS. In case there is a mistake here, it says UR. You know that you are eligible for OBC seats. Go back and change the details over here. Right now, till this point, you can change anything. Note that when you change category over here, you will not be able to change if you already applied for general and change it to OBC. That is not possible. So you need to understand that general to any other category is not possible. And now once we have done this, we will go ahead and do a final submit. After checking every details, you can also view the uploaded check. This is a cancel check. If it is a statement, it will appear as a statement. And then click on this declaration, whatever is here. And then click this button will be enabled like this. And then click on this button. It will take you to this page, pop up, and then you can click on yes. After checking everything, go ahead and do this. Now we have completed the registration process. We will do the pay registration process. Click on that and then move on to online payment over here. Payment is only online. Click on online payment and I agree. It will take you to proceed and click on proceed. It will give you these 4 payment gateways. Note that there are many queries saying SBI is not there, my bank account is SBI, etc. This is a payment gateway. You click on HDFC and go in, like we'll show. You can also pay through SBI credit card, debit card, or SBI banking. That provision will be available. Net banking will be available for most of the institutes. And click on one of the payment gateways. Anything is fine. You go in, you have credit card, debit card, and net banking. We said UPI is available. We are not able to show that here because it is for 2,05,000. We selected deemed, right? If it is 11,000, UPI or QR code option will be available. UPI or QR code is the best option. We would suggest that. No, very minimal issues. Now, once you complete your credit card, this can be a friend's credit card, your father's credit card, your credit card, your mother's credit card, somebody else's credit card, net center person's credit card, does not matter. You will pay them the amount, whatever they are paying. Then your later refund will be with the bank check, this particular account that you had given. So be very clear that your account needs to be given there. Does not matter where you pay from here. It is not the same one. Now, it need not necessarily be the same one. Debit card, net banking, if you select net banking, all the options will be available right from as shown over here, and then you can make the payment. Note that if you are using a credit card or a debit card, then you will have another 2,400 to 2,500 rupees as charge if you are paying for deemed universities. If you are using net banking, it will be a very minimal amount, 5 rupees to 18 rupees or something like that. And then now go ahead and make the payment. Once you complete the payment, you will have a success message. In case there is a problem with the payment, at any point in time the payment fails, there will be a fail message. You can wait for 1 day max and then go ahead and see if ask for a refund. But before that, you will complete your application. On 28th morning, till 28th morning 11 o'clock, don't wait for a refund and stop paying. Even if it is 2 lakhs, at least complete the registration and choice filling before 27th. That is a better option. You will get your 2 lakh originally paid, whatever failed. That will be refunded definitely to your same card or account. Don't need to worry about that. Now, once that is done, select fee payment details over here. You have a fee payment details. Earlier, what was it? Before we made the payment, it said pay registration fee. Now, what is it saying? Fee payment details. Click on that. It will take you to this page. The success message will also be there, and you will get on print fee payment receipt. You will get the transaction amount and all the transaction numbers, etc. This is the end of the registration process. Next is basically the choice filling. How will you do choice filling? Here you have a link. Once the choices are up, it will say, currently it says choice filling will be available as per schedule. So basically this says choice filling modification will be available as per schedule. So this particular thing will be available now. Once choice filling start, 22nd it can be, 23rd it can be, 24th it can be. Since till now the verification by institutes is not started in our opinion, but we'll see how it goes. So that will be available. Don't need to be worried. You just need 2 days maximum for filling choices, maybe 3. You will definitely have that time. Now again, you complete it and then go ahead for the choice filling. All the best to you. You have any queries, you can call us up. If you are a subscriber, you will directly land in the subscriber number. You will get all information on all India and state counselings in our number. The details of fee for all India counselling has also been updated in ZyNerd. You can have a look at it along with the bond and other conditions and details. And the fee pay, you can complete this and wait for the choice filling and go ahead with the choice filling. Any queries, you can also post it in the YouTube comments box. We'll try to answer as many as possible. Thanks a lot for watching.